Hey you guys, so today I'm going to redo my Mica shift tutorial because I left out a step if you've seen the little thing that I put up in it. So for most of the tutorial, since some of the parts do take quite a while, I have pre-rolled and pre-done a lot of the stuff. So we're just going to get started. You're going to need a stamp. I picked this filigree stamp. It's got 4 different ones on there. A rolling pin or a pasta machine, a tissue blade that's still relatively sharp, 3 cookie cutters, all the same shape but different sizes, some clay with mica in it, so any kind of metallic or pearlized clay, some white clay and some blue clay. These 2 colors can be any color you want. I'm going to be making this pendant with the mica shift with the background. So first off, what we're going to do is you're going to roll out your clay, your metallic clay, and get all of the mica in one direction. Because what we're going to be doing is cutting away the top layer so that you can see this shift in the mica that's in the clay. So the way to get your clay all in one direction is you're going to roll it out, and then you're going to fold it in half the same way that you rolled it, and then roll it out again. I've already rolled this piece about 10 or 12 times. You're going to want to roll it over 10 times so that you'll be sure that all of your mica pieces are in the same direction. And then you're going to take your stamp. I'm just going to pick a random one, and you're going to stamp pretty hard because you want to make sure that it's deep enough. That one really isn't deep enough, but it'll have to do. And you'll have something like this, your stamped clay. And then you're just going to take your largest cookie cutter, since this is going to be the background, and cut it out. Now I already have another piece because this will be easier if you freeze your clay. So I have one piece that's already frozen. Just like this. This has already been stamped and it's frozen, and then you're just going to take your tissue blade and you're going to cut the top layer of clay off of your pendant. Sorry, I kind of went out of frame there. And you're going to want to do this all the way across your pendant, getting rid of the flakes as you go, because if you leave them to warm up, they'll just stick all over your pendant, and that's not good. I'm trying to keep this in focus, and now since this part is pretty tedious, I already have another one that I've almost finished. Oops. But you can kind of see the you can kind of see the shift in color along here, how it's darker around the edges of where we stamped. That's the shift, that's the mica shift. This piece, it's kind of all jacked up, but you could see it a lot better. The dark the dark bronze with the regular. And you're just going to keep going until it's shifted enough to your liking. I like it pretty shifted, so I'll probably shave off quite a bit of the clay. Now you don't want to take off the design. You want to just cut off and make it flat, but you want to leave it so that you can see the shift, if that makes any sort of sense. You can see a written version of this tutorial by Talty on Instructables.com. I will link to it in the description so that you guys can see her explanation of it, because I actually got the idea to make this video from her. I did get her permission, so don't you guys fret. Oops. I'm like way out of frame. I'm sorry, you guys. And I keep making it get blurry. But you're just going to keep cutting off bits of it until you like it, and until it's dark enough for you, or whatever. I like it pretty much like this. And then if it still kind of looks scraggly, just bake it off and sand it. That's what I'm going to do. And then after you do that, you're just going to, oops, you don't want to get rid of your little shavings. Don't forget about those. They'll get all over your white clay, and then you'll have some issues. So you're gonna cut out. Oh, hold on, let me get. Since this bronze clay and any kind of mica clay, it just kind of sticks to everything. Get a wipey and clean off your area before you use another color, because it'll save you a lot of heartache in the end. So just take your shifted piece that you've already cut, and cut out a medium size. Oops. Get your medium cutter and cut out one of those. Kind of push down the edges so that you don't have like little frays at the bottom. And then get your miniature cutter and center it as best you can, and press out the center. Well, and I gotta find my pen again. If it gets stuck, just punch it out. And then stick your medium star onto your large star. Cut out a miniature star with your bit of blue clay or whatever color you picked. If it gets stuck in there, again, carefully punch this one out so that it's still usable. And then set it in the center of your medium one. Now, you can put a head pin in this if you want. You could put a eye pin, you can do whatever, but I'm going to put a bail in this. Oops. And that's all she wrote. Bake it off, sand it, and you'll be good to go. So that's about it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. If you're having trouble with it, visit the link to Talty's written version, and I will see you guys soon. Happy crafting!